doesn't work, I'll. Google even provides one now. They do everything. Okay, it looks good now, but for a while there, it wasn't. Nothing was updating. Yep, no, it's right. Yeah, it was just there was something wrong with the internet connection. So let me refresh.
So we've been broadcasting all that talking. Right?
Well, I don't know. Oh. There have been issues before.
Hello and welcome to Nutmeg Curling Club. This is the Blazing Leaves Bonspiel, and we are on Saturday draw at 12:30 p.m. We are joining after the games have started because we had some trouble with our internet connection, but it looks like we're good to go. So on sheet A, we've got the Maple Division. It's Flanders versus Brundage. On sheet C, we've got Bertonica versus Carelli, and Jackson is with me. I'm Alexis. Jackson's with me. Let's just tell everyone where we are. So on sheet C,
Red's currently sitting 1 on C, and on A, looks like yellow's sitting 1. Check that far C. It's like yellow does have a biter. They're trying to go for that red right now.
Okay, and on sheet A, Team Brundage is a combination of Broomstones, Brooklyn, and Nutmeg Curling Clubs. We've got Libby Brundage at skip, Hillary McGrush at vice.
That was a nice takeout on sheet C, rolling right behind those guards onto the button. Yellow's currently sitting 2.
On sheet C, that's Team Bertonica. They're sweeping the stone, looking for a takeout. Looks like they're going to get it.
They got one of the yellows that wasn't counting in. Yellow's still sitting 2 in the house. Back on A. Looks like yellow's still sitting 1.
Looks like on Team A, they're looking to get another in the house or to guard. I didn't see the call, did you?
I would say they would guard that. They're trying to guard that.
Looks like they got this. Looks like it's gonna hog.
No, it's not gonna hog.
Yep. On sheet A, the hog.
Oh, on sheet A, I'm talking about sheet C.
Sheet C.
Looks like they're gonna have a nice guard. Trying to get it to bite. They got theirs just a little bit more in. Still sitting 2. Back on A. It's like
this is Team Flanders on sheet A. Looks like they're looking
going
for a takeout. Yeah. It's got enough speed.
Don't think it's got the line though. That's what I saw. I think it might hit that front guard.
Oh no!
It did hit the front guard.
It.
That front guard just ticked it.
On sheet C,
off, of course.
Red is trying to take out a yellow.
Trying to take out their one in the house. See how it's coming in. It's coming in. It's going to hit those 2, maybe get 3 in. And yellow's now sitting 3 on sheet C. Back on sheet A, looks like yellow's trying to get another one in.
On sheet C, were they calling for a guard?
I believe so, to guard up that front center one. They want it in the front and center. See how that turns out for them. Used to be good weight. Maybe a little light.
I think they're going to get a nice guard there.
Might be. Your headphone on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. No clue what that was.
I don't know. The mic dropped out for a second.
Back on C, they got another biter currently sitting 4 yellow. Over on A. Looks like Yellowstone's coming in the house trying to get it past that front guard. I think they got it. Nope, it's going to tick it. Yellow's still sitting 1 on C.
On C,
A.
they're trying to knock out one of those yellows, maybe both. Get a double? I don't know that it's hot enough for the double.
And no, I don't think it's going to knock either of them out. The other one's just going to stick at the back house. Yellow's still sitting 4. That's with that button shot's now guarded. It's a little tougher for Red to get in there. See what Yellow's going to do.
He's calling for a guard in front of that top red,
so they can't
run back or do anything with it.
Back on A, looks like takeout weight's getting thrown. I didn't notice the call. Looks like they're trying to take out that 1 yellow that's counting.
This is the first skip stone on sheet A, and that was Jay Flanders, the skip.
Looks like it just nicked the yellow, and both got knocked out. Both got knocked out going into the...
Okay, let's see if Carelli gets the guard he wants.
Looks like he does. They might tap it in.
That's not exactly
it cuts
what he
yellow
wanted.
down to 1. Cuts yellow down to 1 stone. Looks like Red's going to take advantage of that. Yellow is hammer. Looks like they're going to take advantage of it by trying to take out some of those yellows.
They think they might try. Are they try to take 2 out? They're just going to take that top 1 out.
I think they're trying to run back one of the guards.
They might take this one out.
Looks like a little too much ice
You could.
for that. Back on sheet A, this
looks like the last skip stone on yellow.
That is
just Libby Brundage.
It's currently an open house.
She just
So
has
if
to
they
throw
don't,
one in.
she wants to get 1.
Or
If she doesn't
might
get
blank.
1, they might blank.
I think this is. Oh yeah, there's one more stone.
Flanders might blank that if they don't get 1 in. Looks like they're gonna get 1 in. If they get 1 in
take
the
that
8,
one out.
I think he's gonna go for a takeout. He might try and blank that end.
Over on C, they're looking for a takeout.
On that yellow, looks maybe for a double. I'll switch
Maybe
to that
a double.
view. See what's going
Right
on.
line. Let's see what happens.
I think they're gonna get 1. Oh, nope. We got 1. Yellow's still sitting 1. Still sitting 1 going into Carelli's first stone. Back on A. Jay Flanders' last stone is hammer. See what the call is. Looks like they're going to go for the takeout.
Yep.
We don't have a far A. Can't see exactly how that plays out.
Flander releases. Sweepers are sweeping. Hard to
Looks like
tell
it's
the
gonna
line
be
from where we are. I
it's
think
gonna
it might
be
mix that front
online.
one. Oh,
Nope, it's
very
online.
good.
And Flanders taking 1 in the first end. They lose the hammer, take 1. Back on C, this is Flanders' first stone.
Carelli's first stone.
Carelli's first stone, sorry.
Or rather, doesn't have.
See how that goes. Over on C. Like, I didn't see the call exactly.
I didn't
Looks like
either,
he
but it
might
looks
have-
like he was trying
He
to
might have
draw
tried
in.
for a guard or a draw in.
Oh.
It's too late for a draw. Seems to be a high guard. See what red does. Back on the A.
That was Paula Flanders with her first stone.
Seems to be a bit heavy. Might be trying to draw one in.
I think they're going to sweep it right out.
And it's being swept right out.
Yep.
Back on sheet C.
C. This is Matt Bertonica's first stone.
Last stone.
Oh, last stone.
Last stone.
Okay. He's got to make it count.
Back on sheet A. See what they're trying for. Looks like they were trying for a guard. Seems a bit light. Trying to get it over. And it's a hog on sheet A. Let's go back to C. See Bertonica's last stone.
He hits
like
the
it
front yellow.
Taps the front yellow. And
second.
yellow looks like it's counting 2 now.
2
Let's
yellow.
count 2.
Carelli can try for
Corelli's can try for 3.
I don't think he can take that back red one out, because if he did, he could get
He looks like he's
4.
trying for it. He's going for it. We see. Worst case scenario for him, he gets 1.
Right.
If he hits his out, he still gets 1.
That's right.
Back
Over
on A, let's see how
A.
this stone turns out.
That was
Still
Paula's second
still looks a
stone.
little
Looks
little
like it's
heavier.
I think it's gonna stick in the house.
Looks like it's going to be right in the 4.
Yeah.
That's a nice 4 shot.
Almost touching.
Looks like yellow's going to try and take. Nope, they're not trying to take out. They're trying to put a guard out. Let's go back to Carelli's last shot of the game. Not of the game, but the end. Sorry. See how that turns out. Can't tell which stone's going to hit first. It's like Carelli's is.
He's got to curl in so that it doesn't hit that front red.
It's got a curl.
Got to curl. It's close.
Looks like it curled.
Nice curl.
Got past. I
Did
think
he
it
get
nicked it a little
Did he
bit.
pop it out?
And they did. No, they didn't. Looks like yellow's counting 2.
I think it's 2.
To me, it looks like 2.
I think you're right.
They might measure, but I think that's 2. Pretty sure it's 2 yellow.
Yep.
I
Over
think
on
they're going to
A.
measure.
We might. Let's see. Over on A.
Looks like they're going to measure. On C, we got to measure. Back on A.
Yep, back on A. Emily.
It looks like they made a decision on C. Looks like it's 2 yellow. They're going to peel that front guard. Nope, they missed the front guard. Looks like they might hit their own, and they hit their own out. Just replacing it. They got it a little behind the guard. And before. Looks like the count was actually 3 yellow. I was mistaken. I thought it was 2. On sheet C.
I wasn't. Maybe that was they decided that the yellow was closer than the red.
To me, it looked like the red was.
Over on A, and I think this is Justin's first stone.
Looks like they're trying to take it out. Got past the front guard. They've just missed it.
Over on
C, they're tugging along. Got it over the hog line for a nice high center guard.
Yep, Elizabeth got a nice guard there.
Looks like they're going to try and draw behind it on red.
This is Tom Vespo with his first stone on sheet C. This stone looks a little heavy. I think it might go straight through on sheet C.
We're on A. Seems to be a little heavy for red.
It's,
Might peel that front guard. And it does. Peels the front guard. Now that red is out. Actually, it's not out on A.
Nope, over on C.
Looks like a bit heavy.
No, this is. I think this is right, actually. They want to get it around that front and draw behind. I didn't see the call, but I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah. To me, it looks a bit heavy.
No, they're sweeping it. They're going to try and get it in.
Slow down.
It's going to sneak behind the guard. Nope.
Might bite the 4. It's going to bite the 4 on C.
Bertonica's going to take it out. Call for the takeout.
Over on A, looks like they didn't take it out. Missed again on A for that front red.
On C, Tom Vespa's going to try and take out that yellow.
Got to get around that front guard. Looks like it's going to hit it. I think it might hit that front yellow guard.
It's really close. I think it's going to get by.
I think, yeah, just got past. It's going to curl enough. I think it might hit and roll out. Yep. Hit and roll right behind that guard.
Nope. Still showing. Carelli's
still showing. Looked like it was going to roll right behind the guard. Back on A, looks like red's trying to put up a guard. Trying to put up a guard. He's a bit heavy, might be in the house.
Slow him down. I think it's going to stay a guard. Over on C, Carelli's calling for the takeout again. This is Brian Tully. Delivering the stone. It's coming in.
Looks like it's going to be online. It might hit and roll out. They hit and roll.
Roll to the other side. Bertonica's going to take it out. Oh no! He's deciding to ignore it. Try and get one in behind the yellow. Oh, that's his yellow. He's going to try and hide behind the yellow guard.
Back on A, looks like they're trying for the takeout again. Sweepers are at it furiously. Trying to get behind that first guard, and they did. Are they going to be able to hit the second one? No. Didn't curl enough to hit that second one. Back on C, looks like they're trying to get it past that front guard. They did.
Let's see if they can get it in the house.
Looks like it might be able to bite, and it looks like it's going to be a biter. Might be able to bite the 8, and it is biting the 8 on C. Yellow's still sitting 1.
Carelli's calling for a draw behind it.
Looks like on A, it's coming down hot. Are they trying to hit their own?
I don't think so. I think they're
That's
just
what it
trying
looks
to get
like.
another one in the house.
Looks like they're trying to hit their
Maybe they're
own.
going to try and split the house, but
They're trying to hit their own. Interesting play.
I don't think that was the call they wanted.
It looked like he was saying he wants to hit it. That's what it looked like to me.
I think he was telling them it was gonna hit it.
Back on C, looks a bit heavy to stick around. Looks like it might go through. I think it's going to go right on through. And it did. Back on sheet A, they're trying for the takeout again. Sweepers are on it. See if it can get past that front guard. See how that plays out.
I think it's getting by the front guard. Is it online?
I think it's going to hit it.
Yep. Nice.
And it hit it. They got that takeout on the red. Yellow's sitting 1. Back on C, looks like red's coming down a little hot.
I think it might go through.
I think that's going to stick around.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's going to stick around. I think it's going to be back 12. It's going to be right in the back 12.
You're right. Over on A, they're calling for the takeout. This is Flanders, who's going to try and take that yellow out. Over on C, Carelli
Back on
calls
C, they're trying for the takeout.
for
Looks like.
takeout. Jennifer and Marco delivering the stone. Sweepers are sweeping. I think it might
Looks
be a
like it's a
little light
little
for
light.
takeout. Over
Back
on
on.
A, I think
Looks like they're trying for the takeout, but it just missed. Let's see, it was a little light. It's a guard. Trying to do a guard for that red. Bertonica's trying to put up
He's
one
gonna
in the house.
draw in behind,
They're drawing right behind that stone.
and that's the same call on sheet A. Is draw in.
On A, it's a little. C, it's a little hot. See how that plays out.
That's okay. Don't want to take out
A
the
little hot. Looks like it's going to take their own out. Maybe roll. Yeah, it does. Both are out of the house. One of them sticks around in the back. Yellow's still sitting one.
Over on A, Brundage is looking to draw into the houses now. This is
think
her
that's first stone.
Skips first stone. Over on C, Carelli's calling for a draw into the house. Jennifer Marco delivering. Sweepers are on it. Sweepers are also on sheet A. Sweeping.
So it's a
Trying to
little
get a draw.
light. Well, it might hit that front guard on C. Looks like it got past it. Looks like it's going to be nice in the 8.
So I don't think
Over on
that's
C, looks like they. I mean A, looks like they also got it in the 8. Looks like both teams might be trying for a takeout.
Yep.
But
Definitely on sheet C, they're calling for a
see what the
takeout.
call is on A.
They're trying to decide which one they should take out.
Check over on C.
Oh, I think it's gonna. It might
I think
curl
it might
off
go
it.
right through.
I think it's gonna.
I think it might tick it. No, it goes right through.
We're still debating on sheet A what to do. Over on sheet C, we're going to Skips Rocks. Carelli's
This is
calling
Carelli's
for a guard.
Calling for a guard for his 2.
He's calling for
Over
a
on
guard.
A,
Carelli's
this
gonna
is
do
Flanders'
guard.
last rock.
I think he's going for the takeout, right?
He's going for the takeout on that first one in the 8. Trying to cut them down. He currently has 1. Tied game going into the 3rd wouldn't be bad for him. He would have hammer. Over on C is still trying for the guard. Looks like A's off first. See how that plays out.
Flanders releases. Looks a little light for a takeout. Sweepers are sweeping. Vice is going out to help sweep.
So they're just trying to get it in the house now. Maybe a draw. Trying to draw it in. Doesn't look
They
like it's
gotta
going to
get it by
make
that
it.
front
It's going to
guard.
tick that front guard and kind of stop.
Not exactly what they wanted.
Go
Over
back to
on
C.
sheet C, it looks like that guard is a little
Heavy.
hot. It's going to come into the
It's going to
house.
come in, maybe take that C. Maybe take that. It's going to roll right in behind that red, setting up a possible run back for Bertonica.
It looks like they are counting at least 2.
I think it's
Maybe
yeah
3.
2. I would say 2 for two yellow for sheet C. Go back to the wide
I
view.
think it's 3. It's 3 yellow.
3 yellow. I would say 2.
Look here. Look.
Oh yeah,
It's 3 yellow.
it is 3 yellow.
The camera angles and the actual view are distorted. So when you look at the house, yellow's clearly ahead of the red. Over on sheet A, they're going to try draw for 3.
See what goes on
Bertonica's
A.
going to have to do a takeout on sheet C.
We're on sheet A. They have delivery. I think it's a bit heavy.
That's Libby Brundage's last drop for the send.
Over on C, looks like Bertonica is going to hit that front guard
Nope, he's going to get by it.
and get by.
Yeah, he might take out the back yellow.
Might. It's going to hit one of those back yellows, cut him down. And actually,
That's exactly
I can't
what he
tell.
wants.
I think that's one red.
I don't
think
know.
that might be.
I think it's yellow still.
Yeah, still yellow. But it cut them down
Cut 'em
from
down.
3 to 1. Over on A, it looks like they finished up the end. I couldn't tell the score.
I didn't see what that last one did because we were watching sheet C.
Let's see what they put up as a score.
It was either 2 or 3, depending on what happened with that last stone. For those of you watching at home, it's hard to watch 2 games at the same time and keep track of it. What's happening in every side and every end. Let's see, Carelli, this is last stone. Carelli's last stone on sheet C. He does not have the hammer.
It's like first stone on sheet A. Looks like it might hog. Nope, they get it over. It's going to be a nice high guard.
Nope, didn't make it.
Didn't make it. Thought it did.
On sheet C,
So they're coming in a little hot. A little hot again. I think it's going to make it past their back
it's going to
stone.
curl in. I don't think it's going to curl enough. Because if it curled enough, it could get in that pocket in front of those
I think it is.
It's going to do it, slowing down.
I think it is. And they
Nice.
might be sitting 2.
I think they're sitting 2 now.
They're yellow's sitting 2. And let's see what Bertonica's going to do. Back on A. Looks like Skip Flanders is joining, trying to get it into the house. I don't see the call yet for sheet A.
True, but
Looks like they're gonna not put it up yet. I have to wait for that. Back on sheet C, looks like the call is gonna be for a takeout on the button shot.
He just has to move those stones enough so that he's sitting.
Yep.
He'll take one.
He's currently down 3 on C. Over on A, it looks like it's going to be a nice draw into the house. He's sitting in the back 4. And that's going to be in the nice front 4.
That was Emily Winter's second stone.
I think they're going to try for a takeout on that shot.
I think so too.
Flanders going to try for a takeout.
That's Paula Flanders delivering on A.
See how that turns out. You don't have a far A.
It's got to curl a little more in to get it.
And it went through on sheet A. Or on sheet C, delivery, sweepers are on. Looks like it's a little wide. Looks like it's gonna go hit that back one, maybe cut them down. Looks like it's gonna tick off the front guard. Let's switch to that view.
Nope, it's just going to take
It's
those
just gonna
back one out.
take that back one out.
I think it's going to be 2 yellow.
I would say 2 yellow on that. And the call for A was 3 yellow.
Right.
I think it's 2 yellow. They might measure.
Let's see. No,
I think it's 2 yellow.
I think it's 2 yellow too.
I would agree with the 2 yellow.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to be 2
2
yellow.
yellow.
So down 5 going into the third end for Bertonica. He's got to take advantage of his hammer.
Over on A, I think they're calling for a takeout.
Go back to the wide view. Cue up Farsi. Like on sheet C, they got one into the house. The 4. Over on A, it looks like it's going to go through.
Over on C, they're calling for a takeout.
Bertonica's going for a takeout.
Vespo delivering the stone. Sweepers are running along with it. It's got enough weight. Is it going to curl in? I think it might miss it. Yep, it's going to go straight through. Over on A, I didn't see the call, but I think they're calling for a draw or maybe a guard. Looks like it's going to get in the house.
It's going to be in the house, maybe in the biting the 4.
No,
Nope, it's going to stop in the 8, giving
two
yellow 2.
Over on C, it looks like they're doing the same thing.
They're trying
Try and
for
draw into the house.
another draw, get them up to 2. Yellow's currently up 5. Looks like it's going to be sitting, maybe biting in the 8. Yep, biting the 8 on the C. Over on A, looks like they're going for a takeout on that yellow. Can't tell which one.
Just
Looks
gotta
like
curl in.
It's got a curl. Let's see how this shot plays out. Looks like it's going to be good. It's going to hit that first one.
She got it.
Cutting yellow down to 1. Setting up a second shot to take out that other. Back on the C, looks like that red's coming in. I think they were calling for a takeout. Knocked the yellow closer, setting up for a double.
I think yellow's going to have to guard it. That's the only call.
Back on A, looks like they're going for the takeout on that red stone. See how that plays out.
Sweepers are really sweeping it hard.
You gotta get it past, and I don't think it's got the weight.
No, I think it does. Does it have the line?
I don't think it has the weight.
Wow, the skip's
It
gonna
had
get
the weight.
Yeah, they got it.
Sweeped it out. Yellow's now sitting 2.
Over on C, I
So they're
believe
trying
it was
for
a
a
guard
guard.
call.
It's like good weight. Line looks a little wide. Maybe not. It's curling a lot.
Yeah, it's curling. It's got to slow down.
Looks like it's gonna go in. It might go.
Might go
Looks like it's going through. Might stick around the back 12. Nope, that's gonna go out. That just didn't slow down. We're on A, looks like they're going for a takeout.
See, they're looking for a double takeout.
Looks like they're going for the double.
Yep.
See if they can get it.
See if Julie can deliver on that double takeout.
I think he's only going for 1. They're only going for 1. Hit and roll. Red's now counting 1. I think that might be guarded by that front red.
That was on A. That was a nice shot. Okay, on sheet
nice
C,
shot.
it's
Looks
hot
like they're
enough.
going.
It's going to tick
Going for the
1. I
tick,
don't know if
one.
it'll take both.
And was able to take 1 out. Other one just nicked it a bit.
Over on C,
Looks like they're going
yellow
for.
delivering.
Looks like they're going to maybe take it out. No. Can't tell what they're trying to do.
I didn't see the call.
I didn't see the call either.
It looks like she's going to get through that port and draw through the house if she doesn't take that front red.
Didn't.
There you go, nice.
It's a nice shot.
She got right in front of the red that was in the house too, right?
Back on C, looks like they're trying. Looks like Carelli's trying to take out that
Other
front red.
Yep.
See how that plays out.
I think Julie's going to deliver.
It's got a good shot and knocks their own yellow, rolls their own yellow out. So yellow's sitting 1 in an unguarded house, setting up a takeout for Brundage to take. Back on the A, looks like Flanders going to go for the takeout. On the yellow. That's a little dangerous because he might hit his own.
So I think this is Jesse delivering on sheet A. Trying to get a takeout. Is he gonna get it? Looks good. Oh, but he knocked his own
Knocked
run
his
out.
own out. That was the danger of that
was
shot.
the danger.
And they still got one. Still sitting one.
And
And it looks like on sheet C we missed it. Red's now sitting one. They made the takeout. Missed the shot on C. They made it. That was. Looks like again, Carelli's trying to take out again. This is turning into a takeout game over on sheet C. See how that plays out.
I'm not sure that has the line.
I don't think it does, but it has the weight. Just needs to curl a lot. I think that's going to be able to make it.
No, it's
That's
close.
gonna-
It's really close.
It barely nicks it.
Yeah.
As we go back to the far view on sheet A, looks like it's first stone
Skip.
for
Libby's
Libby
first stone.
Brundage.
She's gonna try and take that red out.
Jane said the same thing
Over on C. Oh, they might take their own stone.
I think on C they're going to take their own stone out. Both are going out of the house for a clean house, going to skip stones.
That red one biting on
Not,
the side.
nope, I don't think so.
But it's still in play. They're trying to decide what to do with it.
Back on sheet A, looks like it's Flanders for stone.
Not too many people. Nobody
We're on sheet C. Looks like they're trying for the hit. Looks like they're trying for the hit on C. Surprising move.
It is. I
Could
think
be
he just wants a
effective.
clean house.
That's not even. I don't think that's in the house. Let's switch to that view.
I think he just wanted it clean. Look,
Yeah, knocks it out. Both are out. Clear house. I think Carelli's trying to blank this end.
maybe.
Since he's up 5, that would be a good strategy for him.
Absolutely.
Cut back to the wide view. Looks like they're trying to draw in over on A. Jay
Is this
Flanders
first stone or last stone?
first.
First
His hammer.
stone. Yep. First stone.
It's trying in.
Try and draw in.
This is
Over on A, they're going to try and draw into the house. And then Carelli's going to knock it out. Then they'll try and put another one in. And it's just going to be takeout.
it's a takeout game.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to be in the 8-foot. Carelli's going to go for the takeout. Yep, going for the takeout.
Yep.
Back on sheet A. Looks like their Skip's joining them.
Looks like they're going to.
Sorry, the Vice is joining them. They're trying to put up a guard. I think they may have wanted that, so that yellow couldn't draw in. Looks like they're trying for the takeout on A. See how that goes out for them. This is Louis Brundage's last stone on A.
On sheet C, Carelli's going to try for a takeout.
John Carelli's first stone on C. See how that turns out.
Line looks good. Weight looks
Cut to
good.
that. Looks like it's going to hit it, and they're going to stick in the 12.
All right, and now Bertonica's going to take that out on sheet C. Sheet A, Libby Brundage is delivering. We think she's going for the takeout of that.
She is.
Is it gonna get
See if
around
she
the
can
front
get past
yellow?
those guards. I think it's gotten past the front yellow, but I don't think it's.
Oh,
It didn't
just
curl
missed
enough to
it.
get to that red.
Just missed it.
This is Matt Bertonica's first stone over on C. Look at he's going for the takeout on that yellow. See how that turns out for him. He has the hammer, so this might be good for him. He might be able to pick up one.
I think that's why Carelli took that other red out, so they couldn't get two. He could only get one.
Go to the sheet C. See how that turns out. Looks like it's got the weight. Looks like it's got the line. Looks like it might hit and roll. Nope, hit and stick. Good shot by Matt Bertonica. Let's go back to sheet C.
Sheet A?
Sheet A, sorry.
See what they're up to.
Trying to take out. Doesn't look like it has the weight.
Oh, they might be guarding their red or drawing another one in the house.
I think it's too heavy to stick around.
Might on the back one.
Might tick on that back one. Looks like it is biting. So that's red, possibly sitting one. We don't have a far A, so I can't tell. Let's see what the call is. I think that might be too red. Let's go back to sheet C. Check what the call is. Sheet A. Looks like it is indeed too red. Making a tied game going to the fourth end. Let's check on John Carelli's last stone, and it takes out, leaving Carelli to make the takeout shot on sheet C.
Yep, and force him to stay at one. Taking out that rock that was all the way on the side was the right call for Carelli.
Yes, indeed. I don't even think that was counting. I think it was just there.
I don't know. It might have been biting. We couldn't tell from this angle, but why else did he take it out?
Probably was biting.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Looks like first stone on A. Or fourth end. I'll cut to that.
Looks like it's going to land in the house.
It looks a little heavy to me.
Oh.
Looks like it might go through.
It
might stick around back 12. Nope. I think that's going to stick around back 12.
Yep, it's going to stay.
It's going to stick right in. This is Matt Bertonica's last stone of the end. He's got to pick up 5.
He's going to get one here.
He's going to get one,
or at least that's what he's hoping for.
Giving Carelli the hammer.
It's curling off. It's curling. I think
it's not going to. It's going to miss it. Carelli's getting one. Giving Bertonica the hammer.
That's right.
Back on sheet A, looks like they're chugging along for a guard. Now we're back on the near houses for this shot.
Over on A, I think they're calling for a draw into the house. And they're going to get the draw into the house on sheet A.
Sheet A, that's going to be nice in the 4-foot. Just letting red sit at 2. Over on sheet C, looks like
nice center line guard.
Nice center guard for them to draw behind. Let's see what Bertonica is going to do. He's going to try and put up a corner guard.
Classic strategy.
They haven't put the score up yet for the last end, but I think it was 1 yellow.
It was 1 yellow.
Let's see, back on sheet A, looks like their sweepers are going furious trying to get that in. Don't think that's quite a takeout. It might have been a light takeout.
But they're going to draw into the house.
Let's see how that turns out. Looks like they're going to get second shot, so cutting the red down to 1. Back on sheet C, they split that front guard, getting yellow into the house, sitting 1 in the 12. Bertonica got his corner guard.
Carelli's calling to put back his center line guard.
It's like trying for a. Is that a hit on sheet A?
I think he's going to sit on it. Flanders is going to try and sit on his own red.
I don't think that's enough ice for sitting on his front red.
No? You think he's trying to take out the yellow?
I think he might be trying to take out his own.
I don't know why he would do that.
That looks like takeout weight. That was either too much weight, too much ice for the yellow, or not enough ice for the red. Let's see how that turns out. Looks like it is going to hit the yellow. Doesn't have enough weight.
No,
I think it's just going to tap that yellow, not even.
Didn't even touch it.
So if they could take out that yellow, they'll be sitting 3.
On yellow, they had that stone.
Sheet C. They
On sheet
hogged.
C. Yep.
Yellow hogged.
Over on A, they're going to try and take out the red. So I think this is Justin Art delivering the stone. It's coming in hot.
Looks like it took out. Over on sheet A, it looks like they're going for a takeout. They got one of the reds out, making yellow sitting 2.
So on sheet A and sheet C, they both had takeout.
Looks like on currently sheet A, yellow sitting 2. Sheet C, red sitting 1.
Carelli's calling for the takeout.
Carelli's calling for the hit. Looks like Flanders is also calling for the hit on sheet A.
It's turned it into a takeout afternoon. Looks good. Think he's gonna get it on C.
Looks like the takeout on C, getting the yellow getting into the 4. Yellow's now sitting 1 on C. Looks like on A,
I think they're
got
gonna
past the
get it
front
too.
guard. Looks like they're gonna get 1, making red sitting 1 on A.
Now,
Looks like on A,
They're calling for the
yellow's trying
takeout.
for the hit, and on
Same thing. Oh,
I don't think they're trying for the hit. I think they're trying
sit on
to,
top of it.
yeah. I think they're trying to sit on it on sheet C. Looks like over on sheet A, it's going to be a hit. Hit.
Clean takeout.
Yellow's now sitting. They're still sitting 1, I believe. No, 2. I
Two.
believe they're sitting 2.
Over on C, I think it's
Let's check out that shot. See what's going to happen. I think they were trying to sit on it.
yeah, and that's what he got.
Looks like a nice freeze.
Carelli's gonna call for the guard in front of it. And over on A, Flanders is calling for a takeout.
Let's check how that shot turns out for him.
Over on A, it's got enough speed.
The speed looks like it's gonna.
Line looks good.
Looks like it might take out their own as well. It's gonna hit, roll in. Yellow's now sitting 1. Cut yellow down to 1.
No, I think
Nope,
that's
yellow's at 2
yellow.
now, I believe.
Yellow's at 2.
Yellow's still sitting on 2. Back on sheet A, sheet C. Yellow's sitting 2 as well.
Carelli didn't get his guard, but he got a draw in.
Bertonica looks like he's gonna try and. Might be trying to hit. He might be able to get a double if he hits it right.
He may be. Let's see what he's gonna do.
On sheet A, looks like they're calling for a guard.
Bertonica's
Switch back to
thinking.
the.
Thinking. Yeah, he's gonna try and hit the red and take the 2 yellows out. I think that's what he's gonna call.
I was like, yeah, right, yeah, right, I was like, yeah, we're real fortunate right there. Pretty much a gift as far as, oh, hey, we going, and again, most of the time.
Julie's delivering the red stone on C. Trying to do a double takeout. It's got to curl in.
Checking the
Gotta
line.
curl.
Looks
And
like it
it's
might
gonna
hit
miss
that
it.
front guard.
No, it's gonna go right by.
On sheet C, it went right by. Sheet
She
A,
is a little light.
Looks like it's going to be right next to that other front guard.
Maybe they were trying to guard on sheet A. I didn't see the call.
It looked like to be a center line guard.
Okay. But they're still guarding their 2 stones that are in the house.
Our game against them based would be for.
I think.
Looks like on
Carelli's
sheet
calling
C they're
for
trying for a
guard again.
takeout.
You think? I think he's doing a.
Yeah, that's a guard. Never mind. On sheet A, it looks like they're calling for a takeout.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's trying to decide whether he can do that.
They could draw
Because of
in
those
on
2
sheet
front-
A.
Right, because those 2 front guards might make it hard to do a takeout.
I think they're going to go for the draw.
I think Carelli's going to get a guard he wanted.
I think they're going for the draw on sheet A. Carelli looks like he might get the guard he wanted. Looks like
think
he
it's gonna come in
is.
the house
It's going
now.
to come in the house. I think it's going to be maybe biting the 8. Maybe even a little further, maybe getting into the 4, making them sit 3. No, I don't believe they're sitting 3. Let me check that view.
Bertonica's going to call for a takeout, that front yellow.
He might be able to get a double if he angles it right.
Yep, see what happens.
See how that plays out. Back on sheet A, looks like the draws came in a little heavy, maybe trying to knock back that yellow, and they did.
They
Knocked
knocked
back.
their red out, too.
They replaced the red, so yellow's sitting 1 on A. Looks like, let's see how that shot comes out. Looks like it's a little offline,
On sheet
and it's just
B.
gonna go right through.
That was the Vice. Pam Moan. I believe that was her stone. I think Carelli's calling for a guard again. His Vice Jennifer Marco's delivering. Over on A, they're sweeping the yellow stone.
Looks like it's coming in a little hot.
This is Hillary.
They're trying for a
stone.
draw.
I think they're
Actually
gonna get
slowing
it.
down.
They gotta work hard to get it in that house.
See how they're doing on that.
I don't think it's gonna make it in the house.
Might get a biter. Nope. Gonna stay right there. Let's go back to the
C.
wide view. Looks like
It's
C,
go
they're
in,
gonna
it might
knock.
tap in.
They're gonna top maybe for 3. Looks like they're tapping for 3. They got
Definitely
3 in.
now.
3 yellow on sheet C. Not looking good for Matt Bertonica.
He's got his work cut out for him now. He could
Looks
blow
like
it up,
he
though.
could go for a big hit.
Yeah,
Maybe knock
blow-
1 or 2 out.
Or just blow him out. Over on A, they're trying to decide what to do. Flanders first stone on A. Over on C. I think this was some type of hit. Let's see what happens.
See what happens
Sweepers
on.
are furiously sweeping.
See how this is gonna turn out for them.
Yep, it's going to hit something.
Looks like it's gonna maybe hit one of those yellows out. Looks like it didn't hit any out. Looks like they're still counting 3.
Did open it up a bit, though.
Still counting 3, maybe setting up a possible double for Bertonica. I think Carelli's gonna try and guard that.
I think so.
Yeah, he's gonna try and put a guard right there.
Yep, in the house.
Wait, I think he might be trying to hit that red.
Let's see what he does. Over on A, Flanders first stone is a little heavy. He's got some backing, so it stays in the house. I think yellow's still counting 1.
Forgot to switch back to this view. Yellow, I believe, is still counting 1 on sheet A. Looks like this is, I believe, Brundage's first stone on A.
I think she's going to try for a draw into the house.
I agree with that.
And on C, Carelli's calling for a draw, I think into the house as well. It's kind of like a guard, but in the house.
Yeah. Trying to get another one in. Bertonica has the hammer on C.
You know, there are really only 2 types of stones that you can deliver. One is a hit, and one is a draw.
Yeah, guards are just light draws.
Yep. Looks like Carelli might get his draw that he wanted.
Looks a bit heavy for a
No,
draw.
I think it's slowing down.
I think that might be in the house.
It's kicking in.
Oh,
That's
that
okay.
might. I think
gonna
that might be
just
biting in the 8.
I don't think it's exactly where he wanted.
But it still kind of blocks up a little
There's
bit.
still a pocket there that Bertonica can get into.
I think he's going to try for the hit again.
I think he's
This is
gonna
the
try
last stone of the end, his last stone.
Yeah, he's going to try and get red in that button.
Sorry, this is not his last stone, this is his first stone. Over on sheet A, it is the last stone for yellow. No, it's the first stone for yellow. I am getting really confused.
It's hard to watch 2 games at the same time. I think on sheet C, if Bertonica, if he can get his stone right in the bottom, between those 3 yellow stones, it'll be hard to take out his stone.
I think that's what he's going to go for. That looks like what he's going for.
I think so. Over on A, I think they're just trying to get something in the house. The sweepers are furiously sweeping Libby's stone.
Looks like the Vice is going to join him for that.
Yep, to try and get it in.
Let's watch that.
I don't know.
Looks like it's not going to
sweeping.
get where
No,
they
it's gonna
wanted
get
it.
in. No, but they got it in the house.
I don't think that's going to count. I think that red in the back is still 2.
I think you're right. This is Flanders' last stone on A.
Yep, Flanders' last stone on A. Looks like this is Bertonica's first stone on C. Let's see how it does. Looks to be a bit heavy.
He's got
is he
backing,
trying
though.
for the...
As long as it's in that pocket, it's going to be okay.
I think he's trying to hit his front.
I don't
Let's
think
check
so.
that view.
He's trying to get into the pocket.
Go to that.
He might tick his front red, though.
I think he's going to tick his front
Maybe
red.
he's going to put his front... Yeah, I don't think that's exactly what he wanted.
That's exactly what I wanted, but it could set him up to kind of tick that front red in. Go back to the wide view, see what's happening on A. It's like there's possibly setting up for a... Can't tell. Looks like they might be trying to...
I think he's got to take something out.
I think he's trying for possible hit.
This is his last stone on A.
This is last stone.
He's got to get something in. He's got to take... I don't think he can get the yellow.
I think he's trying to take one... I think he's trying to put one into the 4. I think he's trying to put one, like, in the 4. That would get him 1.
Alright. Flanders delivers his last stone. Looks a little light. Sweepers are sweeping it.
Hey, it's a tied game, so giving up 1 wouldn't be that bad for either team.
Vice is going out to try and sweep. I don't think it's going to make it in the house. Oh, maybe. Here it comes. It's going to hit the front yellow, though, but not enough power. Is it going to get by it? Oh, it's going to get by it. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Nope, not enough. That was
No, it cut them down to 1.
It's a really good line.
It cut them down to 1 on sheet A.
Good, nice.
Back on sheet C, looks like it didn't have enough weight from Carelli's last stone. Let's see what Bertonica's going to do. I think it guarded his front red, so he couldn't really hit that. Let's see what he's going to do about this. Yellow's counting 3 right now. He's already down 6, so a 3 loss for him would be bad.
Yeah.
That would put him down 9 going into the 5th.
You could still come back from that.
Could.
I've seen it.
I've seen it as well.
It's not over till it's over. Or at least until it's mathematically impossible.
Over on A, looks like the call might be a hit on one of those. Oh, it looks like it might be a draw in or a guard.
She just needs to draw in. That's her last stone.
That is
she
the
can
last
draw
stone.
into the middle. She can count 2.
I think she is trying to draw in on A.
Looks like Bertonica gave himself a little more ice than last time. Yeah, he's saying put it out a little more. Okay. Libby delivers on sheet A. Sweepers are sweeping.
Looks like it's a bit heavy.
They've stopped sweeping now.
See how that plays out. Slowing down.
There's backing in the house. Just not sure about the line. Slowing down.
Slowing
She
down a
might-
lot. That's
she's
going to hit those back ones.
If it
I don't
does,
think
she
it's going
might
to be
get
counting
two.
for them.
Yeah, yellow.
Nope. It's one yellow.
One yellow on A. And let's see what Bertonica did.
Oh, you don't have hammer.
He came in
See
the
how
other
he's
side.
doing? He just picked one, and it's 3 yellow on C. So it's one down for Flanders going into the 5th end, and down 9 for Bretonica going into the 6th end. No, 5th end. Down 9. Alright, so we're going to be on the far houses. Next end looks like the games have kind of caught up to each other now.
So this is a red robin format. So each team plays each other, and then based on their positioning in their division, there's 2 divisions, then the winners of each division, I believe, play each other for the finals.
I'm not sure of the current score on each of them.
Oh, well, I do know right now Flanders has 2 losses, Brundage has 2 wins, Bertonica has 2 losses, Carelli has 2 losses.
Alright, both the yellow stones are currently going in the house. Looks like on sheet C, their stone's going to go through. Maybe not. Maybe bite around. Yeah, it's biting on the back. And on sheet A, looks like they got a nice center guard put up.
On sheet C, Bertonica's calling for a corner guard. And on sheet A,
This is the Blazing
I didn't
Leaves
see the
Bonch
call,
field.
but it looks like that might be a draw based on that weight. No, the sweepers are sweeping it now. I think it's just going to be a guard. He got a corner guard on A2. And then sheet C, looks like it might take out that. Is that what he
I
was
think it's
calling?
just going to sit on it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think they're both going to be red sitting 1 on C, and on A, looks like none are in the house yet.
Carelli's calling for a takeout. On sheet C, and on sheet A, sweepers are sweeping that stone. That was delivered by Emily Winter. And it looks like it's going to get into the house on sheet A.
Maybe bite on
bite
sheet A.
it?
No,
No,
I don't think
not
so.
enough. Close, but not enough.
Back on sheet C, looks like they're going for a takeout on both
Looks
those
like they're gonna
stones and see what they
take
get. They
their
just
own.
took out their own. Red's still sitting 1 on sheet C.
I think now it's going to, let's see what, Bertonica's calling for the corner guard again.
Looks like on sheet
Sheet
A,
A.
that's Paul Flanders delivering.
That looks
Looks
like
like it's
going
going
to
to get past those front guards.
Yeah.
Looks a bit heavy. It might go through. I think that's going to stick around in the back.
I think so too.
Nope. Looks like that's going to
No,
go
it's gonna
through.
stick.
I think that's going through. Yep. Went through.
Yep. Over on sheet
Looks like
C.
on sheet C, this
He
is...
had called for a guard, but it's going in the house. Yeah, just the 12-foot sheet C.
That was Tom Vespo's last shot. Sheet C. Like
Over on sheet C. I mean sheet A.
Sheet A, it
looks like they're going to try
it's-
drawing the house.
This is Justin Arden delivering.
Carelli's calling for a takeout on sheet C. Weight is good. Sweepers are trying to keep the line.
Looks like on sheet A, take the front guard. Sheet C looks like they're
Just gonna miss it.
they're gonna just miss the front red. C red sitting 2. On A, I believe no one is in. Looks like Flanders is gonna try and draw in. Maybe actually hit his front one into the house.
On C, Bertonica is calling for the corner guard on the opposite side.
I think he's also going to try and get that one in the house, so sitting 3 for him.
Maybe. He's kind of split the house. Over on sheet A, I think that stone is going to hit something in the front. Not sure that's what they wanted. Hit a yellow into the house. Carelli is calling for the takeout on sheet C. This is Brian Telly delivering.
Cut to C.
Over on sheet A, Libby's calling for a guard. Maybe just biting the house.
Looks like on
Corelli's
sheet C, takeouts online. Got one out, cutting red down to 1. Looks like Bertonica is going to try and draw in behind that yellow to get them back up to 2. Cut back to the wide view. Looks like on sheet A, they're chugging along trying to get over the hog line.
Yeah, Libby was calling for a guard there.
Looks like possibly 2 yellow on A.
Sheet C, Corelli's calling for the takeout again.
If they end early on C, I'm going to have the far scoreboard switch to the far A. Alright.
Corelli's calling for the takeout on C.
Trying to get 2 yellow. On C, looks like on A. Can't tell what the call is. Looks like they might be trying for a takeout through that port.
I think so. And I'm sorry I don't have this person's name. I think she's subbing for Matt Greer in this game, so I'm not sure.
Looks like on sheet C they missed the back one, and on sheet A looks like they hit one of the front reds and knocked it out.
Sheet A, Libby's looking to draw in the top of the house. And sheet C.
Looks like it's gonna come in, counting maybe 2.
I think that red's
2
gonna
red.
go out. Nope.
2 red on
Stick
sheet
around.
C.
They're both in
for
the back though.
Matt Bertonica.
Carelli is going to try for the takeout. On sheet C. And what happened on sheet A? Got another guard. Flanders going to try and take out that yellow that's counting on sheet A. On sheet C, Jennifer Marco delivering, trying for a takeout. It's got a curl. Looks like she might hit her front yellow instead.
I know people who get the only way I can tell sometimes.
Over on sheet A, going for the takeout, and that is, I believe, Jesse Manzano delivering the stone. He nicked his front red, moved it over behind the yellow. Is this counting? Is it out counting the yellow?
I do not believe so. You do not have a far A.
It's hard to tell from here which one's counting. Over on C,
This is Jennifer Marco's. Sorry,
another red into the house.
Pam Moon's
They
last
can slow
shot.
down. That's like red's gonna have 3 counting on sheet C.
Red is counting 3 on sheet C, going into Bertonica. No, it's not Bertonica. Carelli's first skip stone.
Corelli's gonna try and either sneak in or take out.
Looks like he's going for the hit on those 2. Maybe trying for a double. Double is very possible. Let's see if he's able to make it. Over on sheet A looks like they're gonna go into.
Flanders going to call for a draw into the house.
The vice is deep. So second, there's no special.
This is the Vice's second stone.
Third is
Sheet A. Jesse delivers. Looks like he might get it. He's got to get by that front yellow. Carelli throws his first stone.
Sheet A has got by the front yellow. It's gonna get into the house. I think it's gonna outcount.
Might go right through. Corelli's going
Sheet
to hit
A.
his front stone. Not
On sheet
exactly
C,
the
it ticked their yellow guard, exposing the 2 reds for Carelli's second shot.
Okay, so the red stuck around on sheet A.
Back on sheet A, looks like it's
The red is counting.
Libby's first shot. The Flanders has the hammer on sheet A, and I believe he is currently counting 1. Libby's going to try for the takeout.
I think that's what she's going to do. Take that red out. Let's see what Bertonica's going to do with his first red. He's got a guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to protect what he's got in the house. Bertonica's delivering, Libby's differing. Let's see what happens.
This is Bertonica's first stone.
Bertonica's trying for a guard, I think, or another draw into the house. Libby's
Currently
trying for a
sitting 2.
takeout. I think Libby's going to hit her own stone.
Hits her first stone. Going in, not doing much on sheet A.
And on sheet C, it looks like
Looks like it's
that
going to
red
be
stone
maybe
might go right.
counting 3.
It's got to stop.
I think that's going to be a
They might get
count, a
4.
third count.
Now they're
Third
counting
count
4.
for red.
4. I think they're counting 4.
Oh yeah, 4. 4 on sheet C for Bertonica.
You never
Looks
know.
like they're coming back. The current 9 down. Looks like this is Flanders' last shot on sheet A.
And he's counting 1 right now, I believe.
He is counting 1. No, 2.
Maybe 2.
I think he's counting 2.
Right. Yeah, I think that front red might be.
And on this is Carelli's last shot. Looks like he's gonna try and draw one in. Try and draw one in. I'll count most of those. He currently has a lead of 9. If he can make them take 1, he'll have hammer again.
Flanders delivering his last stone.
See how that plays out.
See if he can get another, pick up another. Sweepers like the weight. Can he get through the port?
Looks like it's gonna
Looks
hit
good.
one of
I
the
think
front.
it's gonna
No,
get
I think
through.
it's gonna
Yep,
get
it's
through. You get through, maybe have them count 2. Looks like
think
they're gonna
he's
be
gonna get
counting 2.
Yeah.
Flanders counting
Oh,
2.
Is it? It's they're sweeping.
Counting 3. Sorry,
I
counting
think
3.
there's 3. Yep, I think so.
Counting 3 on sheet A, as this is Libby Brundage's last stone for the end.
All right.
Back on sheet C, Carelli's last stone coming in. Looks like
Look, it's good.
it's like skip.
See what happens.
Vice is joining him. Looks like it might not. It's gonna knock out. I believe that might cut them down to 1.
Yep.
I think that cut him down to 1. Let's see
cut him
Bertonica's
down
last
to
shot.
1.
He's gonna try and probably put 1 on the button, or he might try to take that one out. I think the takeout's gonna be a little harder.
I think so too.
I think he should try for the.
But if he
Button draw.
no, he's down. He needs to be aggressive.
Yeah.
If he can take that yellow out, he might get 4. Even if he takes out the back red, if he knocks the yellow and his own red out,
He'll be
he'll
counting
still
3.
plus the one he just shot. He might get 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 would sit here.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how that plays out. I completely missed what happened. Alright. Flanders sitting 3 on A. This is Brundage's last stone. Still not thrown yet. So also Bertonica's last stone on sheet C. See how they both play out. Don't have a far C. Far A, sorry.
I don't know where the 2 is.
Oh, I'm gonna go up and switch it. Sheet A.
Libby's delivering. Sweepers are on it. Bertonica delivers. Sweepers like the weight. Libby sneaks in there, right through the port. Just misses the red. I think it's going to be Flanders for... Oh, Flanders has another stone. He might pick up another.
And Bertonica's shot misses, leaving, I believe, a count of 1
I think
red.
that's right. 1 red.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a count of 1 red on sheet C.
C.
Bertonica's on the scoreboard. On sheet A, they still haven't figured out. They still haven't finished.
Nope, Flanders last stone on sheet A for this end. See if he can pick up another point. Is that the far A?
It's far A,
We
yeah.
got far A now. Nope, looks like
It's
he's
gonna
get
be 3.
Yep.
3
It's
red.
gonna be 3.
Far A.
Going here like this.
We might as well be running it.
Okay, so my headphones. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you anymore.
Mine shut off.
Yep.
Good. Can you hear me?
Testing. Sorry,
Hello?
We're having some.
Hello. Hello. Is it working now?
Hello?
Oh. Oh, I know.
I don't hear anything in mine anymore. Can you hear me in yours?
Mhm.
I can't hear you. Okay. We
All
are
right.
back. Sorry, we're just. I got-
Technical
yep,
difficulties. I
technical-
think your headphone volume got turned off.
Okay. So we're back up and running.
Missed the first shot on C. Looks like first 2 shots. Looks like first one was in the house for red, then Carelli knocked it out. This is the first time since the first end that Carelli's had the hammer. Looks like red's coming through.
Yep, it's going to be a nice center guard on C. And over on A, we've got red in the house. And this yellow.
1 red.
I think it might stick around.
I think that's going to stick around in the back, maybe back 8.
Yep.
Say back 8 for that one. Oh, biting the 4. Yellow's currently counting.
Over on C, Elizabeth Tully is delivering. I think you're going to try and draw in the house.
Let's see how that turns out.
I think it might sail through. Not slowing down.
Nope, I think it's going to stick around
Yep.
in the 12. Nope, that might. I think that's still going to go through.
Nope, there you go. Stop. Over on A, red's going to make it in the house. I didn't see the call if they were trying to do it.
It looked like they were trying to come to and sit on it.
They bumped
It's
the
like
back
yellow, red's sitting 2 on A, yellow's sitting 2 on C.
there. Libby's calling for a guard. Over on A. And over on C, Bertonica said, guard okay, in the house okay.
I think they're going for a draw on C.
Libby's going to get her guard on A.
I think that's going to be a little harder on. It's going to be a little more weight.
he was calling for corner guard, but he also said if it came in behind the front guard into the house, that was okay.
Oh, on sheet A, yellow overtook. Currently on the button.
Yep.
Button shot.
All right, Bertonica got his.
Looks like Flanders trying to come up right on top.
Carelli's going to try and peel it top guard. On sheet C.
So update, yellow's sitting 1 on A, red sitting 1 on C. No game on B. Alright, coming up next game is at 4 o'clock. We got Green versus Miller and Hull versus Kwan. But at 4 o'clock, there's a little gap between curling. Then we got 2 games at 6:15 and 2 games at 8:30. So it's going to be curling all day. Looks like it's going to go and hit one of the yellows. So I believe that's 2 counting for red on sheet C. Back on sheet A, looks like yellow's still counting 1.
Bertonica's calling for the centerline guard on sheet C. I didn't see what Libby was calling on sheet A.
It looked like she wanted it to.
This is just.
I actually wanted to hit her own, so it kind of bumps back the red.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. That's what I saw the call as.
Okay. See if she does. If he doesn't.
Check that view out. See what happens. Looks like it just nicked
Just
it.
missed it. Yep.
And it's gonna go out.
Over on sheet C.
Use some fancy cutaways. Start using some of the fancy cutaways. Got over on sheet C.
Oh no, he's gonna get his guard.
Got a guard up. Gonna be biting in. Not overcounting that yellow. Still 2. Go back to the far view. Looks like the call for C is a takeout. And the call on A looks to also be a takeout.
I think so.
Check that
Sweeper's
A.
sweeping it. I think they
Looks
got
like
it.
they took their one red out.
Over on sheet C, probably called for a takeout. He got it. Both stones out.
If she has any questions, please
Answer them? Okay. That's the trade-off.
Over on A, I think Libby's calling for a takeout too. For red.
Looks like Bertonica's trying to draw behind his one in the front red in the front 12. Bertonica made his shot on C, knocking the.
I think over on A, that's a little light.
A looks to be a bit light. Let's check how that's gonna end up. Looks gonna be a nice guard. Let's go back to the wide view. Let's see how Bertonica's shot is gonna come up. I believe this is his Vice Pam Moon's first shot. Let's see how this is gonna end up. Looks like it's gonna be a nice in the. I think it's gonna be a nice in the 4, maybe biting the button.
4 is right.
Night in the 4. It's gonna be 2 red again. Let's go.
Flanders is gonna try to take that yellow on sheet A.
Looks like 2 takeout shots coming in.
His Vice is delivering. Jesse Vanzano.
Like sheet A is gonna be up first, so I'll go to that view and queue up C.
Sweepers are sweeping. Is it online?
Looks like it is.
I think they're gonna get it.
And they're gonna get their shot and be
Nice.
sitting
Got it.
4.
Yep.
Let's quickly
Over.
cut.
Over on C.
Looks like they didn't get it all the way out. But red's still sitting 2 on sheet C.
Bertonica's probably gonna draw again. Or is he gonna? Oh, he's calling for a guard. Yeah, I'm delivering her second stone.
We have 10 minutes left on the timer. So there's going to be 2 more ends.
Over on sheet A. Sweeping furiously.
Check that view on sheet A.
They were trying to do a takeout. I don't know. Is the line there? No. Gonna go right by.
Like on sheet A, the shot ended up right there, corner guard.
And they're here and help give a lot of, like if somebody can't do too much or whatever, it gives you
Okay,
something.
what's Carelli calling for?
I believe he's calling for a draw in
I
to
think so
count
too.
out count. Bertonica is currently sitting 4.
Wow.
Starting to come back. This is almost how the last end went.
No, this is A. There's 4 on A.
4 on A. Sorry, I was getting confused. I think Bertonica's scoring 2.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's got 2.
On A, they're 4 for Flanders.
Carelli is sweeping on. Trying to pull that yellow
Now
in.
it's 5 for
Out
Flanders,
counting.
1 yellow for Carelli on C. Looks like this is going to be Bertonica's first shot. Over on A, I'll just give you a view of that. There are currently 5 reds counting. So Libby's got her work cut out for her.
I think they were trying for a takeout. I'm not sure if that's heavy enough.
It looks a little light for a takeout. I'll keep this view on and see how that results in. Looks like it's going to hit their front yellow.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to hit in, maybe cancel out. It's going to cancel out 2 of their shots. Red's now sitting 3.
Nice.
Let's cut back to the main view.
really terrible time.
See how
But it's not like on ESPN.
this is Matt Bertonica's first shot on C.
So, but yeah, if you Google curling
He's going to try and take that yellow out.
curling
Yep.
dates in America, find the schedule.
Like on sheet A, this is Flanders' first shot.
Flanders going to draw in again, or is he going to do a guard?
I believe he's going to try and guard that. Currently sitting 3. They are up 3.
Right.
Flanders is up 3. They're going to try and maintain their lead. Looks like Bertonica is coming in a little heavy.
But the line looks good.
Let's check out that shot.
Line looks nice. I think
Looks
he's
like it
got
might hit their red.
Yeah.
I think it's...
Not exactly
Man.
on it.
Alright. Yellow's still sitting 1. Wasn't quite able to get that yellow all the way out. Yellow's still sitting 1. Kind of exposed that shot a little more for his next shot.
And over on A, Flanders got a guard.
Flanders got his guard up to kind of prevent one of the shots Libby could make.
Well, you get used to it.
Think back on sheet C.
What's
Carelli's
Carelli
trying to
gonna do?
block that takeout.
Libby's thinking about what to do on sheet A.
Well, in the beginning, you are more likely to do that. This is very different.
Looks like they're going for the takeout on sheet A.
I think so. I think
Over
that's a
on
good call,
sheet
too.
C, looks
Carelli's
like
first stone.
looks like they've changed their shot from before. Looks like they're gonna go
Stability.
for a possible takeout. I can't really tell what that shot is. That does look a little heavy.
Like Matt has to skip once he's finished with the shot.
He's going to come through that pocket.
I think he's gonna come through the pocket, try to get another one scoring. He might hit his own.
He might hit the front guard, too.
I think he's gonna tick that front
Yeah.
guard. Yep, ticked his front guard, still sitting 1.
Yep.
Back on A. Libby's just delivered.
This is
He's
our
going for the
first stone.
takeout. I'll get that queued up so we can watch that.
Sweepers are sweeping for line.
This is near A.
Few sports you can start in your 40s and at least.
Just coming into view now.
But at least I can say
She might pop her yellow back. No, she ticked her yellow.
Ticked her yellow. Red still sitting 3.
At least somebody wants you on your team and you're not getting quick class for gym class.
Yeah, right.
Looks like on sheet C, Carelli's last shot. Looks like he's gonna go for the. No, he can't. I don't think the hits of
You mean
availability. He's
Bertonica?
gonna try and Bertonica is gonna try and draw in for his last shot.
Yeah.
He's got a. Over on sheet A.
Whether there's a stone there. The red end is thrown.
He's counting 3 right now.
looks like A is going to be calling for a guard.
Yep, that makes sense for Flanders.
This is Flanders' last shot, I believe.
Coming in.
Coming
Looking
in.
for a guard.
Looking for a guard on sheet C. Looks like it might be there. Looks like it's curling a little too much. Looks like it over curled a little bit. It's gonna pile up with those other guards.
On sheet C, Bertonica's is his last stone.
This is his last stone. It's the last stone.
He's gonna try and pick up a point here.
See how this is gonna turn out. Looks good.
Yeah, it
Looks good for Bertonica. Looks like he's gonna knock that one back, and he does. He still is only counting one. He's only counting one.
Carelli has one more stone.
One stone to try and draw. I think he's gonna try and draw into the button. That seems like a good shot for him. Check back to the wide view. For
What's Libby gonna
Libby's
do on
last
that?
shot, looks like she's gonna maybe try for the takeout. I'll get that queued up. She's gonna try for the takeout. Libby's delivering. Cut to that.
Sweepers are sweeping.
Are on it. Looks a good weight. Can't tell the line.
Might hit the front red.
Looks like it's not gonna hit. It's gonna get by. Looks like,
Gonna get
let's see
one.
what's gonna do. Looks like they're gonna get two. They got two. Cut them down to one red
Wow.
on A.
One red on A.
Let me quickly-
See what Carelli does on C. He's coming in. Looks like it's gonna glide right in.
Like he's gonna get right in.
I think he's got it.
I think he's got the one.
Mm-hmm.
Carelli gets. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. And he doesn't. Oh, that's close.
Close.
I think it's red. I think it's one red.
It's hard to tell from here.
I would say one red.
They're looking.
I would say one red. It's close. I would say one red on that.
See if they're gonna measure.
It might.
They're conceding.
They're conceding on C, so it looks like I believe it was one red. They are conceding?
Yeah, I think so. They're shaking hands.
If nobody's in the stall,
I think so. They've
Yeah.
conceded, so
Conceded.
Carelli wins on sheet C.
Carelli wins on sheet C. Let's see what that final score was. Are they going to put it up?
I'm gonna
Currently
say it's
switch back.
9-2. On sheet A, Emily's delivering her stone. First stone.
And I mean, really.
I think she's looking for a guard. Libby's looking for a guard. Maybe take it into the house.
Yeah, so Paul, so if you had 3 games going on,
We got far A.
I think
We
Libby
got
likes
far
it.
A up now. Looks like
Flanders is calling for a draw behind that guard.
the score was one red.
yeah, so that's the way they did up the draw. It depends how they do the draw.
Paula Flanders delivering on sheet A.
See how this is going to turn out.
Jay Flanders, I think, was calling to draw behind the yellow.
You know, because you have a minimum guarantee.
They're trying now to sweep it to get it by the yellow. That might bite the house.
I do it.
Last night, Joe and I were stepping real fast.
She told me
Emily
that.
Winters is delivering her second stone. Libby was calling for the takeout.
See how it turns out.
It looks a little light. She's going to draw it in.
Looks like it's going to turn into a draw for her. Are they going to be able to outcount that red? I don't think so. Not even in the house. Sets up a nice guard to put a draw behind.
Let's see what Flanders calls for. No, Flanders is calling for a center line guard. Red is delivering.
This is the sub for Matt Gear.
Sweepers are liking it.
Looks like it's going to be a nice
They're gonna
draw.
start sweeping now.
Looks like it's going to be a nice draw behind.
He was calling for a guard, but I think you're right.
I think he's trying to be. Flanders is even joining them.
Yep,
Try and get it in the
trying to
house.
behind.
And it did. It's behind. Red now counting 2 on sheet A.
Libby's going to try and take that big rock out. Justin's delivering.
Because they finished early. They
Sweepers are sweeping.
It's just like, you guys are well ahead. We're not going to continue. So these guys are closer.
We should switch between showing the sweeper and
Oh, yeah. So, out-counted them. Red's only at 1 now on sheet A. See what he's going to call.
Guard. Call for a guard.
Calling for a guard. I'm going to try something, a new thing. You show a delivery. This is the sub for Matt Gear. Good delivery.
Sweepers are liking the weight now. Now they're going down, starting to sweep.
Looks like it might hit one of those front guards. Yep, it's going to tick.
And then he gets the center line guard.
See what the call is going to be for Libby. This is her. This is Justin's, I believe, last shot for the game. I believe this is the 8th end.
Libby's trying to decide her call. She's calling for the drawing.
Let's go to the delivery.
Justin Art delivering.
A good delivery. It's like sweepers don't like the weight, they're going for it.
Sweeping it. Stop sweeping. Coming into view now. Sweeping again.
It's going to hit that front red.
Knocks the red.
Red's still sitting 1. See what the call is for
Flanders.
Flanders. This is Jesse is throwing.
Anything else we can do to make you stay here in the curling club any better?
Same guard. Guard it up. Jesse's delivering.
It's right up. I think he's going to help them sweep. Sweepers like the weight, like the line.
Looking for a guard.
See how this ends up. It's going to be a nice guard for them.
I think so.
Flanders is up 3. So if he can maintain his lead, it's good for him.
Let's see what Libby's going to do with that.
Correction on my part, this is the 7th end, not the 8th.
This may be their last end, though.
It is, because the timer expired. The time expired during their last end, so this is going to be the last end for them. if you're a little newer to curling, you may not know about the timer. It's 95 minutes. You have that time to play 8 ends. Whatever end you're in when the time expires, you play that end and then one more. That's how it works.
Okay, this is Hillary Stone. She's going to try and draw into the house. If you can get by the front guard, I think it's going to nick it.
Nick that front guard. This is Jesse's last shot.
Flanders wants a high guard. To try and prevent Libby from using any of that. I think to use that for it, to use any of those stones. Flanders delivers.
Delivery looks good. Sweep is liking the weight.
They're sweeping now.
It seems to be a little light.
Yep.
I think it's going to be able to make it.
I think he's going
Over the hog line.
He's going to get the guard.
It's going to be a
on it.
nice high guard. Flanders sitting 1 red. Going into Hillary's last shot.
Libby's thinking. I think she's calling for a draw in.
I think she's trying to hit one of her front yellows in.
I think she's drawing in. Sweeping right on it. Sweeping. I think it's a little light.
They also have soup and salad if you would like. They'll bring it out.
She's going to hit the side.
Where is everyone?
Tried it.
Vegetarian.
Ooh.
See what Flanders is going to do for his first shot. Libby has hammer. Flanders is currently sitting 1.
Oh, we don't have everybody's not here. Where's she? Where's
Looks like they're going to try to hit their front red one up. Try and get to 2.
So I will tell you that they at the club today. They're doing the barbecue dinner tonight, and I think there's a chili contest at lunch.
That already happened.
I don't know who won. Do you? Flanders is going to deliver a stone. Delivering.
Coming up next, there are 2 games at 4 p.m. So I do not believe there's any commentary till 8:30 tonight. That'll be with Craig Steffen.
Flanders draws one in. Can he outcount that yellow?
I believe so.
I think he's counting 2 now.
I believe he's counting 2, maybe 3. I'm not sure.
Maybe 3. That yellow and red are hard to tell.
I'm pretty sure it's 2. Not sure. See what Libby's gonna do.
She's gonna have to try and draw in, or hit and roll. She's trying to decide what to do.
So if you're following some teams, 4 p.m. Green versus Miller and Hull versus Kwan. At 6:15, Brundage is going to be playing again, and also Carelli is going to be playing again. Brundage is going to be versus, I don't know how to, Ed at 6:15, and then Carelli versus Shiner at 6:15.
And I don't need to be.
Oh, and there's an 8:30 game tonight.
There
too.
is an 8:30 game. Quan versus Bertonica, and Miller versus Flanders. So if you're following any of the teams that during this draw, they will play again today. And then tomorrow is going to be the main event, the 4th and 5th events at 9. And I think the first and second events are going to be the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Libby's going to deliver a stone now.
Check that delivery. This is the last. No, this is not a last stone. This is their first stone.
First stone.
See how this turns out.
Sweepers like the way. No, they're going to start sweeping. She's going to get through that board. Let's see what happens. A little light might tick that front red one. Nope, she's going to get by it. Nope.
Nope, she
just a
ticked
little
the
tip.
front red one.
Yeah.
This is Flanders' last stone. Let's see what he does. He's might try.
Right? He can run his red back.
I think he's going to try for that again. Try to get a 3rd or 4th, depending on which one's counting. We can't really tell from here. I believe they're counting 2.
They're at least counting 2.
Possibly
maybe
3.
but it's hard to tell from this angle. Flanders is getting ready to deliver.
Allow anything.
Here he goes.
Yeah. Well, then it gives you one lucky woman.
Right. Yeah.
Sweepers. I'm going to start sweeping. Pulled off. Maybe he was just clogging up the front.
A little light.
Maybe
These
that's what
might
he
just be
wanted.
trying to prevent.
Right.
Let's see what Libby's going to do for a final shot of the game. They are not going to play another end because of the time rule that is in effect for this sponge field. So there's going to be a nice 1.5 hour break till the next game at 4 o'clock. Those games are not going to be commentated, the 4 p.m. and 6:15. They're just going to be running, so you can still watch them.
Yeah, and that's, that front was very much that one. I didn't know.
Libby's still trying to decide what to do.
Looks like they decided to try and run one of theirs back.
So,
They need 3 to go into a nutmeg knockout,
I don't know, maybe they're
and they
thinking
could get it. They could get 3.
Maybe they're thinking they're going to play another end.
Maybe.
I didn't actually see when the timer went off. Did you?
It ran out during the last end,
During the 6th end.
6th end.
Libby's delivering. She's got to wait.
It's like
Sweepers.
checking the line, probably for line.
Probably. See what she can do.
See how that's going.
Come into view in a second.
It's a little
Red ticket.
ticket. Nope. I think that's going to be 2 red.
I think so too.
I think that's going to be 2 red. Maybe 3. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be. They decided.
They're shaking.
They're just shaking.
And on sheet A, Flanders wins. Congratulations to the Upper Valley Curling Club.
I'm going to see. Let's try and see if they put the score up. They may not.
I don't think they will. I don't think I've written the check out. Well, thank you
So,
for joining us
yeah.
today at the 12:30 draw at the Curling Club, the Blazing Leaves Bonspiel. We'll be curling throughout the rest of the day, and tomorrow we have our finals. I think Jackson already mentioned all the draws that are going forward. So hope you'll join us again. Thanks for watching.